In today's episode, I talk about how to lose some of the frustration around not having found your niche yet. Welcome to episode 84, The Honest Entrepreneur Show. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. Fun fact of the day, guys, but I am literally obsessed with golf right now. I think it's going to be my sport. I'm making some good improvements. I'm still pretty bad in the scheme of things, but I enjoy it. For me, it's like some weird metaphor for entrepreneurship where it's like you're just constantly tweaking and improving bits. And I just enjoy the process. Plus, it is an amazing 2 hours every Sunday for me to go and clear my head, not look at my phone, and get out and get some exercise and fresh air. So any golfers out there in the community, hit me up in the comments, and I would love to geek out over golf.
This question is from Kirti. It can take years to be successful in finding your niche. So what's the best way to do it and stay sane during the process?
Hey Kirti, love the question. I've got a few similar questions recently, so I've been thinking about this a lot. And my answer would be that realize it is ongoing forever. I don't necessarily know anyone where they've just found their perfect niche and they're like, that's me for life. You know, there's people who are going to continue to operate in a space for decades even because they love it. But even within that, there's going to be kind of refocusing, re-niching, and just trying different things and kind of getting slightly more clarity and direction. So I think you need to learn to love the process, my friend. I think you need to learn to love the journey, because without that, if you're not going to be happy until you get there in a few years' time, then you're never going to be happy because you're never going to fully get there. I'm not there. I haven't found my ultimate niche for life. Only 6 months ago, I was giving advice more generally for all entrepreneurs. And then recently I pivoted and niched down a bit more. And now I'm only giving it for creatives. And maybe in 2 years' time, I'm not going to do podcasting anymore. I'm only going to do live events speaking, or I don't know what. I probably will be doing podcasting for the record. But my point is, I am continually adjusting. It is not a linear path. You don't go from day one in a straight line to perfect niche and then job done. This is going to be happening forever. You continue to figure out what you love doing the most and trying to shed what you enjoy the least. You figure out more and more people that you want to help and the people who you don't want to help so much. You just continually pivot. You figure out what's a more viable market and what isn't. And you're just adjusting and trying and tasting all these different things forever. And so the same way I view this as we all get older, you get more confident generally in yourself. You get to know yourself more. You get more self-assured. But you never reach a point where you're like, I am 100% confident in me. I am so wise. I couldn't be any more perfect. It's just always that continuous process of self-discovery, self-improvement, that kind of thing. Exactly the same thing with your entire business, but especially with niching. So just I would realize, you're on that path and just learn to enjoy the path. That's what's going to help you down it. I don't know what else to say. It won't be this magic moment in 3 years' time, but it might get to the point where actually suddenly you enjoy these little breakthroughs and celebrate them. So it's I made a little pivot over there and now I'm targeting more of these people and they're really awesome and I'm getting some great engagement from them. And there will be hurdles too. So you might have a little pivot over here and then it's actually that was a really bad move because that market just can't pay anything. And so that really was a failure and it didn't work out. So I'm going to keep going down this path and try something else down here. And ultimately that leads me to the utopia of my dream niche and serving the people I want. But even then I'm not going to be done. So that would be my answer. Quit worrying about the end point, enjoy the journey and do so with your eyes and ears open, whereby you're going through life deliberately looking for the next opportunity, the next improvement, the next thing you're going to love, instead of just blundering through with your eyes shut. I think kind of constantly auditing and just having that self-awareness front of mind is going to help you pick the right path and move along that path quicker. Question of the day: where do you feel you're at on your particular path right now? Kind of a vague question, but I'm intrigued to see what you guys say in the comments, so let me know. personally, I feel like I'm just getting started. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm really enjoying the YouTube show. If you are too, then be sure to hit the subscribe icon and tick the little bell to get notifications when I post new content on this platform.